how to draw a chart, or what is a chart in astrology. Okay, so for that you need to understand that what is astrology. See, astrology is considered a divine science, है ना. विद्या बोलते हैं उसको, परा विद्या बोलते हैं, और देव विद्या. What is देव विद्या? Something which has been passed on to humans by gods, right? So Parashar was a seer or a sage. So it is said कि हम जो astrology follow करते हैं, that I'm going to teach you today and in the master class also, that is Parashari astrology, because Rishi Parashara or sage Parashara gave it down to humans. Earlier it was only known to the gods. No, scriptures were written in Sanskrit, as you know, so not everybody could understand what they meant, and there was some prohibitions also, that women can't study, and these people can't study, those people can't read. But nowadays there are translations also, so we don't have to refer to the exact Sanskrit texts. हम कुछ भी पढ़ सकते हैं, various languages, there are many translations. Okay, so one more thing, as I think many people over here who are joining are from different parts of India. So in astrology, there are different ways of making a chart. Okay, there's one North Indian style, South Indian style, West Indian style, East Indian style, even Central Indian style. Okay, so we have some good 5 to 6 styles. हमारे पास 5 से 6 तरीके हैं to draw a chart, a basic chart, right? But if you are following the rules, then you are going to predict, and I'm not exaggerating, 85 to 90% corrections, or sorry, predictions could be bangs on. बिल्कुल 85 to 90% predictions हम सही दे सकते हैं. The only thing is required, number one, you are following the rules, and number two, that you are practicing. The more you practice, the better you become in astrology. आज से ही, बल्कि इस सेशन के बाद आप जितने चार्ट्स देख सकते हैं, मास्टर क्लास के बाद जितने चार्ट्स देख सकते हैं, प्लीज डू दैट. आपके घर में फैमिली मेंबर्स, उनके चार्ट्स देखिए, पड़ोसियों के देखिए, फ्रेंड्स के देखिए. यू जस्ट स्टार्ट डूइंग दैट. ओके, सो व्हाट इज अ चार्ट? ड्रॉ स्क्वायर. एक स्क्वायर जैसे बना लेते हैं ना, एक स्क्वायर बना लीजिए प्लीज एवरीवन. Everyone has drawn a square. अगर आपके पास, if you have a pencil and pen, please draw a square. Everybody has drawn a square. सबका हो गया, I think. Okay, great. Now let us move.
आपके साथ साथ.
पक्का. Great. Now let us move forward. अब ये कॉर्नर को इस कॉर्नर से मिला देना है, डायगोनल बनाना है हमको. ठीक है, एक डायगोनल ऐसे बनाया. गुड. दूसरा डायगोनल ऐसे हो गया सबका. ओके, अब ये मिडिल पॉइंट लीजिए. टेक द मिडिल पॉइंट्स ऑन ऑल द 4 sides like this, or small dots. Make small dots on all the 4 sides. These are the middle points roughly. Okay, you can use a scale also, but I'm just because it will be quicker, I'm just drawing a rough hand drawing. Join these 2 lines. इन दोनों को join करना है. Now join these 2. थोड़ा टेढ़ा हो गया है ये, I'm sorry. ये join करना है. Clear? Now join these 2 and join these 2. Something like this should be ready. हो गया? I think सबका हो गया होगा. It's very easy.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, wonderful, Mitali. You are even showing, no? Great. Wonderful. It's better than mine. Okay, चलो. तो ये हमारा होता है, in English we call it D1. Please write D1 over it. Right? D for Delhi. D/1. Now what is D? D stands for divisional chart. 1 is 1, D for divisional chart. Now what is a divisional chart? In astrology, there are many kinds of divisional charts. There is D1, D9, D7, up to D60. You know, D1 to D60, we have many kind of charts. Right? So suppose आपको कोई क्वेश्चन पूछना है, मान लीजिए खान साहब को कोई क्वेश्चन पूछना है, वो मेरे पास आते हैं कि मैम ये बताइए कि मेरे करियर में ग्रोथ होगा या नहीं 2022 में. तो what I will do, I will check out his D1 plus D10. तो वो D10 is for career, This is for everything, this is the basic chart, and there are like somebody, suppose someone else comes to me and they are asking about marriage, if I'm going to get married this year or not, like this, then I'll refer D1 and D9, because D9 is for marriage. I hope I'm clear. Okay, इस तरीके से अलग अलग charts होते हैं. And one more thing, while you are going to an astrologer, always make sure they don't just make you go within 5 minutes or 10 minutes. And I have seen many people consulting over phone also, no, and they are randomly telling this is my time of birth, place of birth, date of birth, and people just give quick answers. No, bilkul nahi, that is not possible. Even the greatest of sages can't do that. A very well practiced and well versed person would require anything between 15, 20, even 30 minutes to look into your chart and then give predictions. Okay, that is called Falit Jyotish. What is Falit Jyotish? It is predictive astrology, right? Where you are giving the predictions to people, if this is going to happen, timing and all. Okay, so this is your D1. Now based on D1, यहाँ पे हम देख रहे हैं, I'll come to the next point, houses. If this is clear up till here, can I move forward? आगे बढ़े? Okay, great. See, we have got houses. Here there are 12 houses. As I told you, this is the North Indian system, which I'm telling and which I'm following right now. In North Indian system, there are 12 houses. How many houses are there? 12. 12 घर होते हैं. ये घर होते हैं. These are houses. Okay. And they start from here where my finger is. आप मेरी उंगली देख सकते हैं. Everyone can see my finger, I hope. This is house number 1. So for your reference, write 1H. This is the first house. Okay. And every house has a meaning. Every house has a signification that I'll be telling later. Okay. Now anti-clockwise start moving. First house, now second house. Third. Fourth house. Fifth house. Sixth house. Seventh. Eighth. Ninth. 10th. 11th and 12th. Understood? So these are 12 houses and they always remain fixed, right? That means that this is always going to be the first house. This would never change under any condition. ये कभी नहीं बदलेगा. ये पहला घर ही रहेगा. आपकी कुंडली हो, चाहे सुहिना की कुंडली हो, चाहे सुगंधा की कुंडली हो. ठीक है, चाहे खान साहब की हो, चाहे मिताली की हो, रंजन जी की हो, किसी की भी हो, एवरीथिंग, एवरी टाइम दिस इज गोइंग टू बी द फर्स्ट हाउस ओनली. ठीक, ये 12वां घर ही रहेगा. दिस विल ऑलवेज बी द 12th हाउस. दिस विल ऑलवेज बी द 6th हाउस. दिस विल ऑलवेज बी द 8th हाउस. दैट वोंट चेंज. सो व्हाट चेंजेस? फिर कुंडली अलग अलग कैसे होती है? यू नो, इवन टू ट्विन्स, आपको मैं एक चीज बता रही हूँ, ट्विन्स, यू नो, born within a difference of sometimes seconds or minutes, they have got different destinies, life paths. How come? क्योंकि आपकी जो planetary position होती है, that changes. Based on that, their fate, their bhagya, their lives, life path, everything would change. ठीक? Okay, so these are the houses and they remain fixed. ये change नहीं होते हैं कभी भी. कर रहे हैं ascendant से. Okay, so please write ascendant. ASCENDANTS. ascendant. इसको हम pronounce करते हैं, बुलाते हैं ascendant. No, this is not D9. This is only D1. Navansh. D9 is the Navansh, the 9th part. In Sanskrit, Navansh means 9th part. Nava Ansh. So that is a different kundi. This is the D1, the basic chart that we are discussing today. In English, we call it ascendant. In Hindi, it is called Lagna. Right? Lagna. And how to denote the Lagna? Lagna ko denote kaise karte hain? Please be a little attentive over here. 2 lines. With these 2 lines. These 2 lines. Patli patli lines banaye. Okay. Navansha Chavi, I think you're asking. Na? Navansha is the 9th part. So that also is a separate chart like this only. So, you know, you just Google today. After this class, I would suggest a little homework for everyone. Everyone Google and you will find online apps, free apps that can be downloaded. Okay, or you Astro Sage, Astro Yatri, many. I don't prefer taking names because otherwise people think that I'm recommending any particular one. आप कोई भी कर सकते हो. You just have to enter three things: date of birth, time of birth, and place of birth. आप वो डालेंगे, your entire chart would open up. The कुंडली would open up in front of you. ठीक है. उसमें हालांकि you won't be able to make out anything. Acha, you have Astro Sage Mitali, wonderful. But as I am saying, you won't be able to make out most of the things. Why 10 is written in one chart, why 12 is written in the other chart at the same place. Okay, so it confuses more in the beginning. Initially, it confuses. So D1 we would be taking up in the master class.